What is going on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Welcome back to Beyond the Ring, and this is the series where we pretty much talk about everything that's going on in universe mode. And real quick, I know I haven't really been uploading as much, and that's because I recently got a new job and I'm still at my other job, and it's been tiresome, to be honest. And if I wasn't working at one job, then I was working at another, so I really haven't had as much time as I would like to be working on the series. And if you cast your mind back to last week, I believe it was, I did say that NXT Takeover The End would be our final pay-per-view of 2K18. And while that is true to a certain degree, recently I've been coming across some issues with my capture card where it's been skipping frames, and it did so in the main event, and I had no idea until I was actually editing the footage together. So I did contact Elgato about it. Right now we're sorting through the issue, and I do want to finish Takeover The End because I don't want to just leave the series on a cliffhanger or just leave it and just abruptly start 2K19. You know, I don't want to do that. So I thought about doing a highlights video just to sort of run through the motions, but at the same time I don't want to do that. I'd much rather do a full pay-per-view, so to speak. But that's just me. Now, I could do that and it could be easier, but that's not exactly the direction that I want to take this series. You know, I don't want to just leave it on a whim and then just start the new game. But not to worry, 2K18 is coming to a close, I promise. We will be on 2K19 very, very soon. But not only was I experiencing issues with my Elgato capture card, I was also experiencing issues with my editing program, Sony Vegas, which, if you follow me on Instagram, as Pain350Z, by the way, if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll notice that it hasn't been just one thing with Sony Vegas. You know, like, it hasn't been just something that just happened out of the blue. I've been experiencing, you know, minor issues here and there with Sony Vegas, and recently it's been, I don't know, the audio, it's been weird. Like, it'll be a crackling in my headset and sort of like skipping and slowed down, and when I will go to render the footage, the audio will be perfectly fine. And I don't know what's going on with Sony Vegas. They need to get it together, I swear. But if you guys know any editing software, any editing programs that would possibly help to bring you guys better content, you know, better takeovers, better NXT TV episodes, then don't hesitate to leave a suggestion in the comments down below. We're always looking to make better content here on the channel. Now, 2K19. 2K19. I have started on 2K19. I do have pretty much everything good to go on 2K19. And right now I'm just waiting on a few more creations, you know. Like, I don't want to just download any random creation on community creations because some look good, others not so much. And since 2K19 has recently come out, those creations aren't exactly the best. You know, you have, of course, you'll have the grade A, quote unquote, grade A community creations, but the majority of the ones that are on there right now aren't exactly the best. And I don't want to just download them just for the sake of having them in the universe mode. You know what I mean? So, like, I could have waited and I could have recorded Takeover The End on 2K19, because pretty much the only thing that I'd have to do on there would be just download AJ Styles. But AJ Styles, I haven't seen any AJ Styles like I use. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like ones that look good, that actually look like AJ. And it's kind of difficult because, yes, I do use a TNA version of AJ Styles, but eventually we are going to move away from that. I remember I answered this question a couple of months ago. A guy asked me in the comments about why didn't I just use the in-game AJ model, and I want to sort of give it, you know, that feel, like, you know, like, okay, this is where we started in season 1, and as we moved down the line, you know, season 2, season 3, season 4, we've seen how AJ has progressed. So yes, eventually we are going to use the in-game AJ model, but for right now we're gonna just stick with the TNA version of AJ. So basically what I'm saying is, to sum it all up, because I've been rambling on for just a little bit now, to sum it all up, Takeover The End will be coming very, very soon. It's not going to be a highlight. It's going to be a full-fledged pay-per-view. For the most part, the show is pretty much good. I'll tell you now that there may be some frame skips in there, and if they are in there, then I do apologize. I can't actually do anything about that without, you know, constantly slicing up the footage and like inserting clips of the camera panning over the audience, which if you do that too many times, then it breaks the immersion, and that's not what I want to do. You know, I want to keep you guys invested in the match, keep you invested in what's going on in the ring. So for the most part, I skimmed through the footage. There was one very brief frame skip in the first matchup, and in the main event towards the end, it did skip a few frames. But in that main event sequence, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go back, slice it, insert a pan over the crowd, and then redo the latter half of that matchup. Because highlights, yeah, it would be easier, but that's not the direction that I want to take. I would much rather have it be a full-fledged pay-per-view and have a proper closeout for season 1, and then pick it up in season 2 and 2K19. So that's gonna do it for this episode of Beyond the Ring, guys. I've already wasted too much of your time rambling on. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends. You know, if they enjoy NXT, if they enjoy Universe Mode, if they enjoy wrestling in general, we would love to have not only you, but have your friend. We want to reach a wider audience and grow within the Universe Mode and the wrestling community, because you know, it's hard in the wrestling, not even just in the wrestling community. It's hard on YouTube in general, you know. So as a smaller YouTube, you want to sort of band together, you know what I mean, like with other YouTubers, you know, smaller YouTubers, you know, grow your communities together. Because I've said this before, you know, I would like to, in the long term, turn this into a full-time job, because I highly enjoy content creativity. You know, I love making YouTube videos and other things like that, and in the future I would like to eventually move towards live streams and other things like that, and we will be doing other things on the channel too, so it won't be just Universe Mode, so you guys don't have to worry about that at all. But that's enough for me. I'm rambling on again. So until the next episode, guys, I will see you guys. Love you, appreciate you very, very much. Continue to change the game. We'll see you guys later.